I bet you're familiar with the Chevy Cobalt, a sporty small coupe or sedan that took over where the Cavalier left off. But did you know that last summer Pontiac got a coupe-only version of that car too? Yeah, me neither, and it might be because it's the first GM vehicle launched entirely by online advertising. It's called the G5 and it comes in base and GT trims. My tester is the G5 GT with an MSRP of about $19,000 and an as-tested price of $19,285, with the only option being an up-level stereo with a 6-disc CD changer and MP3 compatibility. The G5 is the kind of rebadge job for which American car companies have become so well known. Now that doesn't mean it's a bad car. Actually, the G5 GT is quite fun to drive, with an addictively smooth and precise shifting Getrag 5-speed manual transmission. The GT also gets a high-tech version of the 2.4-liter EcoTech 4-cylinder with variable valve timing. This boosts horsepower from the base G5's 148 to 173. Though premium fuel is recommended, using regular is permitted. Mileage is very good, with EPA estimates at 25 mpg city and 34 highway. The G5 GT also comes with the FE3 suspension, delivering a firmer, more direct ride, and includes 22mm front and rear stabilizer bars, 4-wheel disc brakes, monotube shocks, and 17-inch wheels and performance tires. This car, just like the Cobalt, drives with a solid quality feel and rates high for inexpensive sports coupe fun. Because it sells for under $20,000, you don't have that driver disconnect that often gets in the way of pricier sports car models. The G5 GT involves you in a direct mechanical way that helps make up for a lack of raw power. And though the rear suspension isn't fully independent, directing this car to do what you want is met with a charming willfulness, albeit not track ready. There's an obvious youthfulness to this type of car, and there is no end to personalization options, from performance air intake to a high-wing spoiler and everything in between. Most G5 buyers probably will use the GT as a clean slate for their automotive creation. Then again, the Cobalt comes in many more configurations with an available supercharged engine, so why you choose the Pontiac over the Chevy likely comes down to some nonsensical reason. Other than the lack of side airbags, which warrants a safety concern from the NHTSA, and the absence of traction control on the manual transmission model, I think the G5 GT can be a fun, inexpensive way to get around, even with adults in the usable rear seat. For Drive Time on MyRide.com, I'm Steve Hammis.